Hey guys, it's Amanda. So today's video is going to be a very serious video about something that happened to me and my sister today. So you're probably like, well, why are you filming it like the same day? I'm filming it today because everything is still fresh in my mind and I just wanted to express it with you guys. We're both okay now, just so you know. Also, the thumbnail for this video is not clickbait. It is serious pictures of our car after what happened today. So yeah, before I make this video any longer than it has to be, let's just get started. So today is April 4th, which is a Monday of 2016. And me and my sister, so we woke up and everything was a normal day, right? Sorry if this gets emotional because it was really scary. So, normal day, you know, just kind of getting ready. I kind of woke up late because I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to get ready today because, you know, I don't really care. So, I just got ready, whatever. I was like, come on, like, we're going to go. Let's leave ready. So, we went to the car. We sat there maybe for like 15 minutes or so, right? So, we got into the car, and I was just kind of texting my friends. We took a street, which is one street that passes from where our house is all the way to my school. So it's a street that you can take the entire way, and it's just like a freeway type of thing. So Liza asked me, she was like, do I want to take this street or do I want to take the highway? So we chose just to take the street because, you know, we just kind of did. So we stayed in the car maybe for like a few minutes, and we were just kind of deciding what to listen to. You know, so we just put on Halsey and The Weeknd. We were just kind of jamming. So this entire time I was just texting my friends. Lizette does not text and drive, so she was just driving. Just casual day, as normal as possible, you know, as ordinary of a day as ever. So yeah, I was texting my friends. It was around 7:20. We passed the first light. Well, we didn't pass it, like a red light. Like, you know, we just kind of like went past the first street light. We came upon where there's this shopping center. So there's a shopping center like off of this street and you can just kind of see it. So we just kind of kept going. And further along down the street there is an apartment complex. So this was maybe like 7:20, 3:24 around this time. So I got a text from my friend. She was like, oh, like I look like crap today. I'm wearing my Shawn Mendes sweater. And I was like, so am I. So I took a picture of my body, you know, just kind of in the seat of my jacket. I sent it to her. If you go back, I'll insert footage of the text messages. So if you go back and you look at the time, it says 7:24 a.m. So I sent her that picture. Then I also texted my mom back. I put OMG, laugh emoji, laugh emoji. That will also be inserted into this video. I told her that I think at 7:25, 7:24. So I went back to the group chat that I'm in with my friends. And she was like, oh, I'm wearing that exact same sweater. Hey, you know, you probably just saw it because I inserted footage. And so I typed in the laugh emoji and the little, like, rock emoji thing. And I was about to hit send when I heard Lizette gasp. So obviously when you hear somebody gasp, you're just like, well, what? Like, what happened? So I looked up, and before I knew it, we collided. So if you've ever been in a car accident, it is very scary. Very scary. So we were driving, right? But, okay, this is when we were coming upon this apartment complex. So there was a school bus, or just any regular bus. I think it was a school bus. And it was either about to turn into the apartment complex or go, because I don't remember seeing their stop signs up. And so I guess this man in this car was exiting, and I guess he didn't look behind the bus or whatever, and he just didn't want to wait either. So he decided to come out, and he was turning into the oncoming traffic, not the way we're going. So he came out, Lizette gasped, we looked up, before I knew it, that happened. So he hit us, and I did not close my eyes, I promise you, throughout this entire thing. When you're in a car accident, it feels like seconds long, like it feels really, really long, when in reality it happens in maybe 5 seconds. So we collided. He was coming this way, and he hit us, because he was in the wrong, he was not supposed to go. So he hit us, and it hit us this way. So my airbag came out at this point. My phone was not in my hand anymore. We came out, we turned into oncoming traffic. We turned, and yet again another car. It's so, like, thank God. Like, because we were into oncoming traffic. If you don't know what that is, it's where, you know how the cars go different directions? Oncoming traffic is where they're coming your way. And my ears are ringing right now, but it is a way, like, you know. So we turned, we collided with another truck. So right away, Lizette obviously slammed on her brakes with the first car, because you're not just going to let your car keep going. So we were going about 40, which is like 5 under the actual speed limit when that collision happened. So right when we hit the second car, or when the second car hit us or whatever, everyone stopped. Right away, our car stopped, obviously. Her airbag came out. We went back again. The smell is horrible. If you're ever in a car accident, I don't know what it is, but just like there's powder and it smells like really, really gross. And I still have like that scent in my nose a little bit. And it's just terrible, right? So we went right away. I took off my seatbelt and I was just like, get out. Like, we need to get out. So I tried to open my door. It was jammed. It wouldn't open. And they were also locked, but it just wouldn't open. So Lizette was able to get out of her door real quick. I just crawled right over. Like, I probably did that in less than a second. Like, that is how fast I got out of that car. So I got out right away. I felt lightheaded. Lizette's adrenaline was kicking in. She was like, we need to call someone. Like, call Sergio, which is my stepdad. She was like, call him right now. I was like, I don't have my phone. So I just sat down on the curb because I felt really, really lightheaded. And my back, like my lower back and stomach, really hurt. And I thought I was going to throw up. She was like, just sit down. It's going to be okay. Just sit down. And I was like, I just really want water. So we turn around and there's the green truck. He's all the way over here. We're right here, and the red truck, or the red car is still in the middle. There's glass everywhere. We look at the front of our car and it's completely shattered out. Like, not shattered, but wrecked. So yeah, and there was that. So I was sitting on the curb. Lizette went back into the car. She was like looking for our phones. She found mine. So she didn't even give it to me. She just right away like called my stepdad. She handed me my glasses, and honestly, I didn't even remember them flying off. Like, just, I didn't remember seeing them flying off. Right when I got out of the car, my nose and my upper lip was numb. And right now, my nose is really, really starting to hurt. Like, later on, like, you know, after we've relaxed, the pain is really starting to kick in now. Moral of the story, or of that part, we both had seatbelts on. We did. And if we didn't, with the impact, one of us was destined to fly out of the car and we could have died. Like, I don't think people understand how important seatbelts are. During the time of the actual accident, I was too much in shock to cry, but Lizette was obviously crying because she was like, Dad's gonna be so mad, like, oh my god. And it wasn't our fault, and my phone is actually bent, like it's curved. It's all the way over there, so I don't want to get it, but it's bent. And it works perfectly fine. Everything works perfectly fine. She ended up getting her phone out. We called my stepdad because we knew he was still at the house. And it turns out when we called him, he was barely leaving. So he met us there right away. In no time, he came out. He asked what was wrong. This really nice lady who witnessed the entire accident, she didn't just drive off. She got out of her car. She made sure we were all okay. When the cops came, she told them everything that happened. She was like, these girls were in the right. This man was in the wrong. You know, I mean, it's like two minors, like me and Lizette, and that being my first accident, and probably hers too, it's scary. Like, once again, going back to seatbelts, if we didn't have it on, we could have died. That could have been our life right there. That could have been the way we died. And it's just crazy to me to think that, but we didn't. So yeah, we got out of the car. Lizette was in pain in her foot, but she just kept walking. Adrenaline kicked in. She was just standing up. She was like, my foot really hurts, Amanda, but she was still calling people. And I was like, sit down, like, sit down. She sat down. Ambulances got there. Sergio got there first. Then my mom got there after, and then I think my dad and my sister, my older sister. So we were all there, you know. Me and Lizette were sitting in Sergio's truck at this point, and they were taking the stuff out of our car. They were like, make sure you don't leave anything important in there. Sergio got everything down. So yeah, that happened. And then the man in the red car, that was him, the driver, he came up to us. He was like, I didn't see you guys, the bus. Like, if the bus was there and you didn't see, why would you go? But he came up to us asking us if we were okay. Never saw him again. The passenger in his car broke his arm. The people in the green car, they were perfectly fine. They came and made sure we were okay. They were more concerned with us than themselves, which was really, really nice. So the paramedics got there. They asked us what hurt. Lizette told them that it was like her foot. They were like, okay, well, we recommend you go to a clinic because you'll be seen faster than a hospital. And then me, it was just my lower back and like my tailbone, and my face was numb at the time. You know, just we kind of pointed everything out. They checked us out. They had us tell them our socials, our addresses, our zip codes, our name, date of birth, you know, all of that. So yeah, then my parents started together, and sort of the tow trucks, and our car was completely gone. Like, you saw the pictures, it was gone. Like, that's it, it's done. So, that was, like I said, she was concerned, like, with what my dad was going to say, but he was like, cars are replaceable, you guys aren't, you know? So yeah, once again, seatbelts, cannot stress it enough. They save your life. Like they save your life. Like, I can't explain it enough. I would have been dead if I didn't have my seatbelt on. You guys are probably thinking, like, well, how does a car accident, like, make you this emotional? You don't understand until you're actually in one. Just like your life can change so suddenly, and it's really weird and, like, creepy to think. So yeah, the paramedic asked us, he was like, do you want to go to the hospital, or did you guys want to stay here? Our parents weren't there yet, just Sergio. But Sergio was moving his truck around closer to us because he was parked on the other side of the street. And this is a really long street, maybe made up of like 7 lanes, I don't know. 3 going one way and 3 going the other. And then one where you can like turn and stuff. So yeah, and then we were just like, no, like, we're going to stay here. Then my parents got there, and then we decided to go to the hospital and get check out our stuff. I still have my hospital band on. It's right here. Like, yeah. So we went there. We filled out the ER stuff. We had to get into a wheelchair because her foot really, really hurt her that bad. We filled in our stuff, and then we ended up getting seen. We had to get x-rays done. It turns out that fractured her foot, so she has to have a boot and like crutches now. Me, they said I'm just gonna have bruising and soreness, like a lot of it in my lower back, my elbow, my collarbone right here, and then like my hips and stuff from when the seatbelt rubbed against me and like burned. So yeah, but like with the way we got hit, the impact was on my side on both times. Like, yes, like we both got hurt. It was both terrible. Like, it was just terrible. But like the hardest impact was like on my side of the car, basically both times. But yeah, so we went, got checked out, everything was okay. So that was a real quick story time. Not really, it's more of a message to share with you guys that your lives can change quick. My dad was just telling me, he was like, the thing with life is that the lessons come after the test. They test you first to see what you'll do. Lessons come after. Make sure to always live every day like it's your last, because just to think that it can even end so early in the morning. And always wear your seatbelts. Always wear them. Can't stress it enough. Don't. Okay. I know for pictures, whenever somebody takes pictures in the car and they're wearing their seatbelt, they like to move the front strap behind you. Don't ever do that, because in that second when you're taking a selfie, it could happen and you don't know it. So yeah, I know I look like crap right now, but whatever. My message to you guys is just to always wear your seatbelts. Always please be safe on the road. I love you guys all, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.